Everyone in the village believed they lived on an island. Nobody ever questioned what was beneath the mountains. For generations, they built their homes, grew their food, and raised their children on the strange island they called home. Then one morning the mountain moved. Kaya ran to the oldest storyteller in the village. He looked at her for a long moment before finally telling her a story nobody had dared to believe. He said that long before their ancestors arrived, the island was not an island at all.
According to the legend, a creature had been sleeping beneath the land for longer than anyone could remember.
Then Kaya heard it. A heartbeat. And beneath their feet, something ancient was beginning to wake. The next morning, Kaya found the same symbol carved into the oldest temple on the island. But the final carving showed something far more frightening. The ground suddenly shook so violently that the villagers could no longer pretend it was an earthquake. Because the mountain was moving. It was an earthquake. Then the sea began to disappear from the shore. It was an earthquake. Far below the waves, the truth finally appeared. The island. It was an earthquake. And somewhere beneath the mountains, an eye opened for the first time in thousands of years. It was an earthquake. The old legend had a name for the creature, Talora. It was an earthquake. For centuries, they had called the creature's back an island. It was an earthquake. Now the people who had lived on its back had only one question. What would happen if Talora decided to swim? The first mountain broke away. And suddenly, everyone understood how small they really were. Talora had not awakened because of the villagers. Something else had awakened beneath the ocean. Kaya finally understood the legend. Talora was never their prison. He was their guardian. For the first time in thousands of years, the guardian of the island fought again. He was their guardian. And when Talora finally roared, the entire ocean seemed to answer.
Then, just as suddenly as it had begun, the battle was over. Talora sank beneath the waves again, carrying the mountains back into silence. By morning, the island looked exactly as it always had. But Kaya knew the truth. The mountain was still breathing. And from that day on, the villagers never called it an island again. They called it what it truly was. A mountain that was alive. And beneath it, a guardian that had been waiting for thousands of years.